Hey guys, I'm Bryce Sander. Welcome back to ET Live. And look who's here, the ladies of the bold type.
We're here.
Hello. You're here.
We're here.
Yeah. It's finale day.
It's finale day.
It's crazy. I feel like we should have a cake.
Yeah.
So we failed on that part.
No. Like, we should go get one.
To celebrate.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be here on finale day?
Great.
Yeah.
Feels a little
weird.
Yeah. I don't feel ready.
It's one of those things. I feel like we were still shooting while we were airing, and I think I speak for all of us. Like, sometimes you're used to filming and then waiting months for it to be seen by anybody, but we were kind of doing it and it was out, so now it feels like, wait, no, that was really fast. It's like already done.
Yeah, it airs tonight on Freeform, 9 p.m. Eastern. We have a little sneak peek for you. So while you watch this, think of all the questions you want to ask these ladies. Put them in the comments below. I'll get them here. But first, check this out.
Life can change in a flash. What are we waiting for? The boldest new show of the summer ends with an emotional season finale.
I wanted this to be my first story, and now it'll be my last.
This has the potential to be very powerful. This poor girl just wants to be seen.
Are you here to take a turn?
It's one thing to write about yourself.
You don't think I can do it?
Don't let me down.
So you want to just go out?
What about Richard? It's so over. So not over.
You need to tell Jacqueline you're leaving.
Shh. Are you going somewhere? I have to have a word with you.
How did this get so messy? Don't answer that.
Dramatic.
Very dramatic.
What are you most looking forward to the fans seeing tonight?
If I said it, it would ruin it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy to be like wrapping up the season right now. It feels like we only just started to tell these stories. And we're all really bad at giving teasers, I feel like. We just spoil it.
Yeah.
So let's...
The less we say, the better.
Maybe one word that sums up the finale.
What?
Even a harder question, apparently.
I think emotional. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also like a fun episode in the same way that it always is. But
Yeah,
I think
there's an awesome party and cool.
Yeah. But we're definitely...
Cliffhangers. I think we've been saying,
Yeah.
if anybody thinks that all of their questions are going to be answered, like their questions about what are going to happen for each of these characters, it's not tied neatly in a bow for anybody.
Yeah, we're
I
not
like that.
wrapping anything up.
Yeah. We're leaving it open.
Hopes for season 2.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the season that we've seen so far.
Okay.
I feel like each week we push the boundaries. There's a scene where you're going, how are they going here? Which scene surprised each of you the most?
Okay, her sex scene.
Yeah.
I was watching it and I was like, oh my god. And
So she was saying what I was saying in my sex scene.
yeah, basically. And I knew what it was, but the way that it came together was amazing. It was so cool. But I
Yeah.
was like, this is on TV.
When I first got the episodes where I had sex scenes, I was like, why am I being punished? Because I am just like, out of everybody, I'm just the most like, I can't do that. And so, but I liked it because it pushed me out of my comfort zone. And I feel like as an actor, you're always like, well, I'm going to get a sex scene one day. But like being that it's on Freeform, I didn't think that day was going to come so quickly.
Yeah.
And now pretty much everybody's had one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
But theirs were like really beautiful and romantic, and mine were not. Not that they weren't
I don't,
romantic.
just trying to
think
figure it out
anyone
in a
can say
shower.
that's not romantic. You don't know what's romantic to people.
But I mean, like a lot of mine. It was what helped me
I
with it was
understand
it
what
was
you mean.
comedic.
There was a comedic.
Mine
Yes,
were like
you're right.
comedic.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about on the flip side. In the office scenes, Jacqueline is a very involved boss,
Yes.
which is not common for most people.
Yeah.
Have you guys had a boss like her before?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've been really blessed with like some amazing bosses. Like, I've worked with so many amazing like female showrunners and directors, and like those are the people who like have encouraged me the most, and like I owe everything to the people that I've worked for in the past, and like people who've been higher up than me have always been very supportive. Also, the opposite is true, but I think like if you don't have that in your work life, you should make it a priority to look for that, because you deserve it. Like you deserve to be in a work environment that feels supportive and where you feel like you can achieve everything you want to, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe people watching the show like see that work environment at Scarlet and are like, I think I want that. And maybe you won't get exactly that, or you definitely won't get exactly that, but you know, you can say, I deserve like to have a mentor or a boss that really cares. And you know.
Yeah. Carter Covington was that for me. He was like my first boss, and I was really lucky that that was my first experience, because he was just super supportive and involved, and just wanted to check in to make sure like we were all good personally and that everything was okay. And yeah, I think it's a great thing to watch on TV, that it's not like these mean bosses that you see a lot of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the opposite experience where you had a boss that was not all about supporting you?
I think I had like, I don't want to talk smack about anyone. I think I had like a teacher like that once who was really like kind of was like, you're never gonna, and I'm not gonna repeat things that were said.
Yeah.
We've all had that.
Yeah.
I think everyone's had that at some point in their life, and I think that's what makes it so wonderful about having someone who's supportive and like seeing that, because whether we like it or not, like the things we watch on TV, they influence us in our lives, and they inform us on like you know, how we should go about our own lives. So, you know.
Very cool that you guys get to be a part of putting that out on TV.
Yeah, always. That's always the aim, right? You want to put more positivity and love in the world.
All right, the fan questions are rolling in.
Oh my.
Isaac says, ladies, who are your favorite actresses, and who would you most want to work with?
Meryl Streep. I do this thing whenever I work on anything. Like, I like to ask, you know, crew and, you know, hair and makeup people, like, who's the coolest person you've ever worked with? And there have been a lot of people that say Meryl Streep, and that's just inspiring, because not only is she one of the greatest actresses, I think, of our time, but, like, the fact that she's also a kind human, that's good to hear, because I feel like that should be how it always is.
I think Julianne Moore would be really cool to work with.
Ooh.
I think she's pretty badass.
Well, you have like a little Julianne Moore thing going on.
Oh my god, thank you.
That is the highest compliment. I agree. And
Thank you.
Wow, that's an honor. I feel like I don't know who else to say. Josephine Baker is someone who, I know she's passed away, but she's someone who I think about a lot, and someone who I'm always like, God, I wish I had been able to meet you and work with you. Yeah. But I mean, right now there's so many great like artists and actresses and musicians around. Like, I saw American Honey a couple months ago, and I love Sacha Blaine. I think she's amazing. I don't know, Zoe Kravitz. There's so many.
There's a lot of
Kravitz. Tandy Newton. I want them to play sisters in something.
Ooh.
Tandy.
Maybe
Or like
you,
daughter.
Zoe, and
Yeah.
Tandy can play some sort of family.
Zoe and
Yeah.
Tandy should do it, and I'll watch. And it'll be
I'm
great.
out.
I like. Oh my gosh, I would go see that movie in a second.
Erica says, I love this show. It's terrific. And a lot of people are asking about season 2, which we don't know about yet.
Yes.
But high hopes for.
High hopes.
I'm gonna, you know, when we go to Freeform later, I'm just gonna be like, well, this is my home now until you pick it up.
Not everybody, every
You
door.
just have sleeping
We're not
bags
leaving.
and a tent.
Yeah, you know.
Lou wants to know, what's your favorite scene from tonight's finale?
Oh,
That you can, I guess, that you can talk about.
One in the park. Which one? We were in the
Champagne.
Oh yeah, that's my
Okay.
favorite.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
my
part.
favorite. It's like there's not that much happening, but it's
Yeah,
just a really
we just
cute
like
scene.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
a-
like us.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the show back to just the
I
two
would
of you.
agree.
Yeah, like, you know.
It made me cry when I got to see it, just because it was like one of the last things we did.
We shot it on our friendiversary.
Yeah, we shot it
Oh.
on a year to when we met,
Yeah.
Very
and
cool.
so it was just like,
There's a lot there.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Maria wants to know, who is the funniest on set?
Who is the funniest? I
Victor
would say
Nelly?
Victor Nelly,
Yeah.
our director.
Okay.
Yeah.
So behind the camera.
Well,
Yeah.
he really gets a kick out of like giving one of us a line or something to like throw at the other person in the next take, and he won't tell everyone. Like he'll only let the people know who absolutely need to know. And it always, stuff that's come out of takes like that has ended up in the episode just because it really catches people off guard. Like, she threw me the yoni egg
like
in
when
one
she's
scene.
washing her hands after she retrieves the yoni egg and I show up in the script, and when we had done it a few times, I don't at the end throw her the yoni egg, and he handed it to me and he was like, at the end, just like see how well she has reflexes and throw it at her.
I caught
and
it.
Stayed in.
I caught it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I caught it.
All right, let's talk about where each character is going into tonight's finale. Start with Jane. She's made a decision to leave.
Yes.
Why do you think Jane is okay leaving Scarlet, her dream job, after what seems like only a few months at that job?
Well, she's been at Scarlet for 4 years. She just got promoted to, and I think a lot of it is Jane doesn't take risks, and I think having that conversation with Pinstripe and realizing like, oh yeah, Scarlet is what's comfortable for me. This is what I've wanted for a very long time, but I've only wanted this and I've only experienced this. Like maybe I need to have other experiences. So she's definitely taking a leap of faith that I think is a lot more difficult than she initially thinks that it is, and we'll see her kind of go through how she faces that tonight. But I think moving forward, I want Jane to take more risks. I don't want her to always just stay in her comfort zone and stay in what she knows, because I want her to grow.
All right, and then Sutton is kind of in between two relationships.
As of the last episode, that is true.
What a pause!
Wow, dramatic pause.
Yes, dramatic pause. See, I did it again. See what I did there?
I saw it.
I think we will see Sutton sort of make some decisions as far as those two relationships are concerned in the finale, which is exciting. You know, she kind of has to own up to her choices and take responsibility for them. And assert what is good for her and what's not, and what's good for everybody else too that she cares about. So, yeah.
I feel like all three girls are kind of just like making decisions and like picking a direction and going in it.
I was going to say, everybody's kind of between two things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Two relationships, two
They're at a
jobs.
fork in the road.
Yes, and then job and maybe love.
We don't know yet. We don't know what's gonna happen.
We don't know if we'll find out.
There are beans here, and I'm not gonna spill them.
Okay, interesting way to phrase it.
I've been told that I spill the beans a lot. You know?
What would it take for Kat to get fired? Because she messes up quite a bit.
We have a running
sorry,
joke.
I
I'm
say-
sorry for the tweet.
I
Is our
would
running
say this
joke.
every week. I'd be like, why am I
Apologize for the
constantly
tweet.
apologizing for the tweet? How did I get this job? But I think it's just Kat's just making mistakes for the sake of you know, giving her an arc over the season. She doesn't know that, but you know.
She's also, it's a big company, but she's the only person doing social media for it.
Yeah.
I know. I've said all of this, but you know.
But also maybe
we're
a reason why
figuring
she's
it
not
out.
getting fired, because she's the only one who's doing it.
Maybe no one else knows like the Twitter password or something. Like she's
Power.
she's
Power in
really
the
got it
password.
figured out. I don't know how Kat still has a job, but we do always, like, the three of us make the joke where we're like, look, Jacqueline, I want to apologize for the tweet.
Sorry for the tweet.
I'm sorry for the Instagram, because it just felt like I was doing that every week. But yeah, hopefully she'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't know
Hopefully.
what Kat's like true calling is, to be honest.
Okay.
Can like I don't know, maybe that can be people's true calling.
But we don't know because it's only been around for so long.
Well, yeah, and I think honestly, like, figuring out whether or not this is something that is a true passion for Kat is something that she's figuring out in the finale, and
Okay.
we'll maybe figure out by the end of the
To
episode.
watch. We're going to wrap this up with one last fan question. Connie wants to know, in the downtime, what are the next projects you guys have coming up? Anything you can talk about.
I got something coming out on Sci-Fi this month.
Very cool.
September 20. It's like a little bit scary, but it's like a 6-episode
So
miniseries.
good. I've only seen a little,
Yeah.
but I'm signed
Aisha,
up.
why don't you tell them what it's called?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's called
they can
Channel
watch it.
Zero. I'm so bad at this. It's called Channel Zero. But yeah, in the downtime, I don't know. I'm trying to chill out. I'm trying to like maybe go home to Australia, maybe work on something else, but like I think like
enjoy the downtime.
We've all like been the schedule's been so hectic that I feel like all three of us are kind of looking forward to like seeing our families again and our friends and their boyfriends and like
Do you ever feel like you acted it, but does it feel like, oh, I've also worked at this high stress magazine job on top of the acting?
Yeah. Well, I think it's also just like high stress, the fact that we were filming and it was coming out. So like when we stopped filming, we weren't done working because we're still like promoting it and it's out and, so we're still working at it. But yeah, I think we're all just kind of waiting to hear about if we get a season 2 and then if we do, prepping for that and enjoying just downtime. I have a movie coming out in theaters called Polaroid. It's a horror film that I did. And it's my first feature film ever.
Very
and
cool.
my first horror film. So, yeah. We both get to do scary stuff.
Yeah.
Anything scary for you?
Nothing that I can say on TV. No, I.
This is Facebook. Right? Is it Facebook?
is.
It's Facebook. It's not
Oh.
Facebook.
Well,
She's like, now I can say anything.
now in that case, no. I really want to go back to Nashville and visit Katie, and I really want Aisha to come to New York
And you really want to sleep over
tomorrow.
sleepovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're all going to go, like, that's the thing is it's cool that we all live in different places. So, like, right now we're doing work, but, like, visiting Aish. And then they're going to come to Nashville, and then we're all going to go to New York.
It's going to be great.
I like
Yeah.
this.
It's fun.
They're not just friends on TV, people.
Yeah.
No,
in
that was
real
all a
life.
lie.
I have one last question of my own.
Yeah.
Because Twitter blows up every week when this show's on.
It
It's
does.
cool.
It breaks.
Which couple gets the most Twitter love?
Kadena.
Kadena.
Yeah.
I know it does because every Tuesday I'm like, like
What do you
my phone is going off.
What did you say to the Kadena shippers for tonight's episode?
Kadena shippers are.
Get
Passionate.
the tissues.
I think they're. I can't say anything. I can't say anything.
Don't
but
let her-
ship if you want to watch the show. All
Yeah.
I'm going to say is that you want to watch because you want to see what happens. And also, like, I feel like the fans of the show are amazing.
Yeah.
They
They're-
make really funny memes and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I actually
you know?
love live tweeting because I've learned the art of a GIF. And how to express what I'm trying to say.
Meghann
better.
loves Twitter.
I can't get off Twitter. It's like I just can't get enough. I love it. Okay, so the first time I live tweeted, I just tweeted #wig and like didn't tag the show or anything because I was watching it, and so we there's this like a few scenes where Melora's wearing this wig and it's like so clearly a wig.
Yeah, because we had to go
So I
back.
hashtag wig and I
hair was
tweeted it.
different.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how to do this. I was supposed to #wig and then like at the bold type or something.
Yeah.
But so I'm learning.
So you're learning.
I think I definitely retweeted that, just #wig. Because it felt perfect to me. I understood it.
You know what? Tonight, #wig, send them at Meghann.
Yeah, #wig at
Lot her
Meghann
mentions.
Fagan. I will retweet all of the wig tweets.
There we go. We're going to leave it on that.
This
Tune
I
in
promise
tonight
you.
on Freeform. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like ET here on Facebook so, when they come back for season 2, you don't miss it. Yeah. See you guys next time.